April Fool's Day is a fun holiday, but you have to be careful who you mess around with on April Fool's Day because not everybody is a fan of April Fool's Day. Keep that in mind. Pardon me while I take a sip of my coffee. Anyway, hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post Tuesday through Sunday, and for my returning subscribers, hi, long time no see. It's been so long since I've talked to you guys. And I was going to plan on doing a movie review for my sister's birthday, but unfortunately I didn't get around to watching the movie that she wanted. I apologize, Tess, if you're watching this. I will get your review up for your birthday as soon as I can. I actually decided to do a video for you guys, but I want to give you guys an update on what I've been up to while I was on my break. I have been knitting as usual. I have been hanging out with Humphrey as usual, and then also trying to come up with new videos. And I did make some videos while I was on my break, so I'm very excited for you guys to see the videos I've made while I was on my YouTube break, and I hope you all enjoyed my little April Fool's joke I pulled, and I hope it made you all laugh. I know a lot of my friends and family enjoyed it personally. Anyway, today I have a story time for you guys today, and today's story time is going to be the time I accidentally joked around with one of my classmates who didn't like April Fool's Day, and he did not like the holiday at all. So this is a story about how I accidentally kept joking around with this kid, and then I realized he wasn't much of a joking mood because he hated the holiday of April Fool's Day, and I kind of felt bad. So this is a story just to teach you guys when someone's not in the mood to joke around on a holiday like April Fool's Day, you have to kind of respect that because sometimes you can probably make them mad. So please just leave that person alone. It's just a good idea. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Because I won't be using names for safety purposes, we're going to give this kid a name and call him Not in the Mood for April Fool's Day because he didn't like April Fool's Day. So this all started, I think this was maybe about 22 years ago, exactly. I was at school, I was in the 4th grade, and it was April Fool's Day, and all of my classmates were just joking around with me. Some of them brought little pranks, and it was pretty funny. And then some of my friends were making me look at my shirt and then flicking my nose. It was kind of funny, and I thought it was just a fun day. So it was just super fun that morning because we were all just joking around and having a good time. And then I'm walking to my resource class with this classmate I have. We're gonna give him a name and call him I Don't Like April Fool's Day just because he didn't like April Fool's Day. So I start kind of joking and trying to prank him, and I'm just trying to have fun. And then I look and notice, and he's not in a very good mood. And then I stop, and then I ask, is everything okay? He goes,
no, I just don't like April Fool's Day.
So I kind of feel bad. I never asked this kid why he didn't like April Fool's Day. Maybe he had a bad prank gone wrong on him. I don't know why. He just did not like April Fool's Day. So I kind of stopped messing with him, and I apologize if I made him mad. But he was really nice about it. He just said he just didn't like April Fool's Day, big day. Like I said, I have no idea why this kid did not like April Fool's Day, but he literally was just not in the mood to joke around for April Fool's Day, which I totally respect. And so sometimes April Fool's Day jokes do get a little out of hand. Sometimes they go too far, but I was not going too far with this kid at all. I was just playing tiny pranks, and Not in the Mood for April Fool's Day was super nice, despite the fact there was a lot of people joking around. So I left him alone for the rest of the day, and a lot of my friends kept pranking me. Another story, one of my friends actually had a box or something in it, and we were just having fun and everything. So I let everyone else prank me, and then everyone else left this kid alone because he just was not in the mood for April Fool's Day, which everybody respected. Pardon me while I sip my coffee. So the moral of the story is it's April Fool's Day, you have to be careful who you mess with because not everybody is in the spirit for April Fool's Day, and it's always good to respect that, especially when you're at school, because sometimes pranks at school can go too far. So you really, really need to think and pay attention to when people are not in the mood to joke around on April Fool's Day, because sometimes pranks can go a little too far, especially when people are not in the mood. But it's always just good to realize when people don't want to joke around on April Fool's Day, just to be safe. Only joke around with the people that want to joke around on April Fool's Day. Pardon me while I sip my coffee again. So that was the story about how I accidentally joked around with my classmate on April Fool's Day, when he wasn't in the mood. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Tuesday through Sunday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
Oops, I forgot to mention this was a coffee and story time.